This is the Canon EOS 200D Mark II. So we have with us a prime lens. So in the beginning, we'll see the difference between a prime lens and a zoom lens, right? So this is a prime lens or a fixed focal length lens. On the other hand, this is a zoom lens. We can clearly see the difference between the two. The prime lens has only one focus ring, that's all. It doesn't have anything else. On the other hand, the zoom lens has a zoom ring and a focus ring. You can see the prime lens has only one focus ring. The zoom lens has both a zoom as well as a focus ring, right? So prime lens is pretty much smaller, simpler. On the other hand, the zoom lens is little bit big. You can see comparatively, you can check how big or how small they are. Okay, you can see. So we'll see the basic 4 modes of the camera, right? So how do we set the modes of a DSLR? You can see here, the white color line points to whatever the particular mode our camera is presently in. Right now it shows AV. AV is aperture value. TV stands for time value. Just a second, let me turn on the camera. So you can see AV stands for aperture value. You can see here, you can change the aperture of the camera. So it is indicated by an F number, right? So using the dial on the top, this particular dial, you will be able to change the aperture. So now we'll go to TV mode. So now it's in TV mode. Shutter priority, or TV actually stands for time value, right? So now you can see 1/200, 1/125. So the same dial, you can use it to change the shutter when we are in time value mode. So we saw aperture value, we saw time value, we have manual. So in manual, we will be able to, using the same dial, you can change the shutter value. So can you see a small yellow color dial here? So that indicates what value we are going to edit. So if you can see now the dial only changes the shutter value. So if you need to change the aperture value, you just have to hold the AV. You can see the name AV here. If you hold it, but if you leave it, it will come back to shutter value. So you have to press this and then change the aperture value, right? So in manual, you can change both aperture and shutter. In AV, aperture value, you can only change the aperture. In TV, you can only change the shutter. Everything else the camera will take care by itself. The camera will take care of the other settings, right? Then we have program and intelligent auto. So program mode, you can still choose ISO. So if you see, you have option for ISO, and you even have option whether you need the photo a little bit brighter or darker. You can choose the exposure. On the other hand, if you leave program mode, in the program mode, you can choose ISO and you can choose the exposure. On the other hand, if you go to intelligent auto, you don't have any setting. You just have to click the picture. So these are the 4 modes that are present in your 4 important modes in your DSLR. So manual, where you will take care of all the picture, all the settings.